Blazers go cold. Strickland does a little ironing. Strickland again. Perhaps this is what the fight was about. It does not fall. Indiana, meantime, got red hot. Reggie Miller from way downtown. Bang. And then Mark Jackson's turn, also from three-point land. Jackson again. Circus move. Pacers on a 9-0 run. Just walk away, PJ. The Blazers have lost 6 of 7. This one came after a team meeting to discuss Friday's Carlissimo Strickland to-do. Strickland ended with 20 points, 11 assists, 19 points, 10 boards for Miller. So Charlotte took the court 3 behind the Pacers. Del Curry and Michael Adams just watching, injured. Hornets worked the pick and roll. Larry Johnson did it so well. A halo appeared around him. Percy Hawkins finds him. LJ had 19. And now it's Mourning's turn. Alonzo Mourning on the roll. Brought to you by Percy Hawkins. Mourning had 22. Hornets by 19 at the half. Then off the Johnson pick, Muggsy Bogues takes it himself to the hoop. Get out of the way. You don't want to get hurt. Hornets 105-92. Hornets keep pace with Indiana. 2.5 back. Hawkins and Mourning had 22 apiece. Coming up in this year's NCAA, Coach K was a DNP-CD, did not play coach's decision. How has March Madness felt to one of the game's coaching legends who spent it on the outside looking in? Also still ahead of us, back to Seattle for more on the Razorbacks' bid to win a second consecutive men's title. In the overt pros, Ewing spewing, referees booing, highlights brewing, and to Bristol to see who won in NASCAR and where Dick Trickle finished. Iffy. And at that point, you're beginning to try to figure out where Cleon Daskalakis of the '84 Bruins fits in. But now New England has its own native goalie son. Young Jim Carrey, 11-2-2 in his debut, and on view for all Boston to see Sunday against the Bruins. There's the next young great goalie. It got physical. Joe Ricci, Dimitri Kristich, I don't think that's in the rule book, and Cam Neely. Hello! Third period, Carrey steps up big time. He robs Adam Oates. 25 saves. He would be an ace. Taps up 1-0 with symbolism. Kasatonov ties it at 1. 2 minutes left. Dale Hunter, Kelly Miller. He stops it past Blaine Locker. Oh, goal. All right. Carey from Dorchester, Mass, 12-2-2 in his first 16 NHL games. Ken Dryden came out of the minors in '71 to lead the Canadiens to the Stanley Cup that year. But other than that, this is about as good a start as there has been. Rangers and Flyers, Lindros, 2 goals, 22 on the year, an assist, 33 on the year, ending the 3-game losing streak in his own 5-game goalless streak. Rangers now on a 1-8 skid. Disaster in the Dallas-Chicago game. A minute to go in the second. Jeremy Roenick robbed into by Darian Hatcher of Dallas. Take another look. Their knees collided. Roenick is out for the year, maybe part of next year. Asked for his reaction to the calamity. Coach Darryl Sutter spit out the words, put it this way, the guy that did it is as good at doing it. I've seen it happen before. The Blackhawks, incidentally, also lost the game, said Darian Hatcher afterwards. I've never had an incident like that before. Roenick out for the year and perhaps even out for the start of next year with a torn ACL. Dan.
Sunday's New York, New Jersey meeting was dripping with playoff implications. The Knicks in a race with Indiana for the second-best record in the East, a position that would bring them the home court advantage through the first 2 rounds of the postseason. The Nets, who have lost 3 straight, and forward Derek Coleman, trailed the Celts by a game for that final playoff position. To the Meadowlands we go. Patrick Ewing going for a rebound. Rick Mahorn gives him an elbow to the ribs. Ewing goes down. 2 possessions later, Ewing still upset and goes for the jugular. Mahorn and Ewing ejected. Meanwhile, Coleman an innocent bystander. The Knicks down 15 in the second half. QB Davis brings him back. Then it's Starks, fakes, fires, and touches nothing but the bottom of the net. 7 threes for Starks, 12 for the Knicks, and they win it. In a game that featured 4 ejections, 8 technicals, and 1 flagrant foul, the 5th time in Ewing's career he has been ejected. The Cavs hosted the Nugs at the Gund. Big night for Dikembe, who messed around and had a triple-double. Sent out a few rejection letters early in the first half. This one on Hot Rod. Then at the other end, they looked for Dikembe, a rarity. 18 points, 18 rebounds. Cleveland stayed close thanks to Terrell Brandon. 16 points for Brandon. 53-51. Nugs at the break. Second half, Mahmoud Raouf. You can even leave out the Abdul. Didn't have time. 13 points in the third. 32 on the night. Nugs by 9. Mark Price got it. Jalen Rose, spin, grin. Good. Nuggets win by the final. 104-101. Cleveland shoots 44% from the floor. Denver, as I tabulate this, is now 14-7 under Bernie Bickerstaff. First win in Cleveland since 1989. Keith?
When they outraged the football world by stealing underclassman Herschel Walker from the University of Georgia in '82, the New Jersey Generals had dreamed that Walker would electrify Giants.
It may be tricky, but somebody has to do it.
There he goes, Lorenzo. He's the guy that picked car one this time. Go!
Remember, we are specialists.
This one's going by. How did he stop that? Oh, boy!
This recording will self-destruct in 2 seconds.
Skill plays a major role in our profession of Secret Service.
Being a secret agent is a tough racket. Someone is always out to get you.
This is a job where you can't crack under pressure.
Will it be overtime?